What's up guys, Ryan here from Mud Gunner, and today we are going to be doing a mail call. So just kind of what I got in this last week. It's not going to be as fancy as the collector's videos, but we'll get there one day. And if you hear any meat sizzling in the background, don't worry, that's just my girlfriend. She's making some Javelina brats, which is going to be awesome. And speaking of Javelina, that is something I did get back in the last week and a half. So about a year ago, or well, it was last year in February, I shot a Javelina. It was my first time hunting, and I just got the shoulder mount back for it. And this is it. So this is my first piece of taxidermy. I mean, besides the skull, I have the actual skull here that I'll show you as well. But yeah, this is my first piece of taxidermy. I'm definitely not a big time hunter. I do see myself getting into it. Like I would like to hunt deer or elk and get meat. So I do see myself doing that. As far as taxidermy goes, I'm not as into it as other people. I know some of you guys are big time hunters and are really into this. This is cool. So originally I was not gonna do a shoulder mount, but my buddy Nate said I should since it's my first animal that I've killed. And yeah, so what we did was we did a shoulder mount. I got the skull, which I have here. I don't know how to show you guys this the best I can. I got my skull here. So that's something I didn't realize, is that the real skull is not in the taxidermy. But this is the skull of the Javelina I shot, and it is pretty nasty. Those fangs are absolutely insane. It basically has 3 sets of teeth. It has some molars back here, it has some fangs right here, and then it has these front teeth. And that is just absolutely insane. These are Arizona Javelina. But yeah, nasty skull. The pig was about 50 or so pounds. I got 23 pounds of meat out of him. We got breakfast sausage. It was maple breakfast sausage. We got brats, which my girlfriend is cooking right now. And then we got chorizo. I took it to Miller's Southwest Taxidermy here in Arizona to get all that done. So this skull was $85 if I remember right. So $85 to have the skull clean. The shoulder mount was like $650, and this was February of last year. I just got this back. The skull took about 2 weeks. The meat took about 2 weeks, but this is what took the longest. So yeah, I did it February of last year, just got it back this month in July, and this piece was $650. I don't know taxidermy prices. My buddy that I went hunting with, Nate, he said that's a pretty good price. But yeah, I won't hold it too much. I don't know if this is good or bad for it, but I don't have a spot to put it yet, but he'll probably end up in my office. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, I'm not like a hunting channel or anything. I've done 2 hunting videos this year. We did not get lucky on getting a pig, or I did not. But yeah, this is pretty cool, and I gotta find a spot to hang it up in my office. But let me know what you guys think of that. I know not everyone's a hunter, and I can't really call myself a big time hunter either. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, I just want to show you guys the skull again one more time, because this is pretty cool. So if I go hunting for Javelina again, I see myself keeping the skulls like this, because that's pretty sick, but I don't see myself doing a shoulder mount every time, because one, it's expensive and time consuming, and I just don't have space for it. But yeah, that is insane. I would not want to get bit by that. Javelina are relatively docile unless you mess with them. They will mess you up and gore you. So yeah, that's what we got hunting wise. And then we'll talk about the guns in a sec. I did get this cool old school EOTech. This is a model 551. So it's got this little short battery compartment right there, and it takes these E90 batteries, which these ones are dead, so I have to go buy some more. But yeah, little E90 batteries. It is night vision compatible. And I was looking for a clone to turn this into, because you guys know me, I like building clone rifles. And from what I could find about this one, and I'm limited on knowledge with this, it looks like one of the guys from SEAL Team 6 that took out Osama bin Laden, he had this on his HK416 in a digital camo. And I'm thinking, do I take this $200 EOTech and turn it into like a really, really expensive HK416 clone? Because they're obnoxious. Like an actual 416 upper is like $4 grand. I don't want to spend $4 grand, and this would be like years in the making. But do I save this EOTech for a 416 clone and then paint it in that desert AOR camo or the digital desert camo, or do I put it on something else? Is there anything else that this would look good on for a clone? Again, it's an EOTech 551, and it's old. It was like 200 bucks, so and it's a little beat up, but it's supposed to work. My buddy says it'll work, and if not, he'll give me my money back. But I just gotta buy some batteries for it because these ones are dead. So yeah, I got this EOTech 551, and I'm looking forward to do something with that. But that's really the only thing I saw was the HK416 from SEAL Team 6. But there's much cooler 416s I'd rather build. But that is a cool one if that's the actual one he used. Some people said that picture may not be the exact one, but I'll share it with you guys. So let me know what you think so I could turn it into that. And then as far as guns go, I got 2 guns this week. I got this past week. because it's only Monday. I got this Savage B22. It's a bolt action 22 rifle in an MDT chassis, and it's pretty cool. It's got a Bushnell 3-12 scope on here, and I got this because I've been really wanting a suppressor ready bolt action 22, because I have a 22 kit in here. I'll show you. But yeah, I don't have any bolt action 22s. I have some semi-autos. I don't have any semi-auto rifles that are suppressor ready. I mainly shoot my Ruger Mark IV suppressed. It's a 22-45 light. But I do have a Silencer Co. Sparrow here, and I think it'd just be fun to put on a really quiet bolt action 22. I just need to get a bipod for it, and it'll basically be done. So yeah, this is a really beefy 22. It's heavy. It's probably not gonna have any sound with, like, I have CCI quiet 22. It's moving at like 710 feet per second. But I think that'll be pretty sick, and then just have a bipod on there. But this thing, it's got some heft to it. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm excited for this. Action is very smooth on this thing. It's also the first Savage I bought, so I don't own anything else Savage. But that's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. And then I also like Remington 870s. I have a few of them. I've done a video on them before, but I should probably do an updated Remington video because I end up collecting Remington 870 shotguns. But I have this really clean Wingmaster here, and it's nice. 12 gauge, it's nice bluing, nice wood. The only thing is, it does look like it has some moisture damage on the stock here, and then it's got a little bit of like light surface rust on the receiver. So the gun is so clean, but I just think it either got leaned up against something that got wet at one point. But I don't know if you guys could see, hopefully it'll focus. There's a little bit of like stuck stuff right here. There's the slightest, like, it feels like surface rust. It's like little flakes. But other than that, the finish is really strong. So like this side is perfect. Like it's crystal clear. But then that side, it just got the surface rust spots. And then same thing, the wood up here is kind of like, it's not sticky, but it feels like there's a texture on it in different spots. So if you guys know the best way to clean that off, let me know in the comments down below. Same thing with the receiver. I mean, it does look like it's pitted in just a little bit. But other than that, it's a clean 870, and it's kind of like the old school police 870. My first 870 was the exact same gun. Mine is just super beat up, and it was a police shotgun. So I still have that one, but this is just a much cleaner version of it. So I'm excited for that one. And then to get these two guns, I did get rid of two guns. I know I end up buying a lot of guns. You guys probably see it on the channel, but I did get rid of two guns this past week too. I got rid of a high point 45 because I did have one of those. It's just a gun that I got for cheap, so I was just like, you know what? I'm trying to phase out some of my less expensive guns. So I got rid of a high point 45. And then I got rid of a Remington 1903, but it was a sporterized Remington 1903. Like years ago, I was buying a couple sporter bolt action. So sporter guns are like military rifles that were chopped and like cut to look modern or be more practical, but it kills the collector value. So I kind of phased out all my sporter bolt actions, like my military bolt actions, and I've been slowly acquiring real deal ones that are not sporterized. So yeah, I got rid of a Remington 1903 that was sporterized, and then I got rid of a high point 45. But then I got these two, so I think it was worth. I got rid of two, got two more, but yeah, these ones I'll get more use out of. Well, that one I probably won't shoot because I already have so many 870s, but this one I'll definitely get some use out of, and I'm excited for that. And then that's about it gun-wise. Next up, I got some 4Runner parts. So if you guys don't know, I bought a 2024 4Runner last month, and it's basically got everything I needed done to it. So I bought it from a Toyota dealership. It's already lifted. It's got a 3-inch lift. It's a Bilstein lift kit. It's got Falcon Wild Peak AT4 tires on there, and then it's all blacked out. I did buy a blackout emblem kit for the exterior because it didn't come with that. But for the most part, I'm trying to black out my 4Runner. As far as what's left to do on the outside, I basically still have the roof rack to do, and I might do the headlights and taillights. I don't know. It looks really good with or without them, but the roof rack's definitely going to be a thing. And then interior-wise, my 4Runner has cloth seats, which I actually like a lot more than the leather seats because it's really hot here in Arizona, so they don't burn your skin when you get in your car, which is nice. But all the chrome interior I wanted to get rid of as well. And I was like, you know what, the exterior is black, but I like a little bit of pattern on the inside, so I decided to get topo interior or topography interior. And I just want to show you guys that. I'll probably have to do a close-up of some of this stuff. But I went through Yoda Expedition. That's who I bought my blackout kit for the exterior from. I did an installation video of that last month around the time when I bought the 4Runner. But I've been waiting on my interior kit, and I only got like half of my order. But I got these Topo door covers, which I'll either install today or tomorrow. This is not going to be a big installation video, but I got the Topo door handle covers, which are nice. These just slip onto the chrome handles. and I think those will look cool. These are from AJT, but I ordered all this stuff from Yoda Expedition, so it's an AJT Yoda Expedition collaboration. I got a red topo key fob, which is going to be cool. I haven't even I haven't even taken my key fob out of this bag. Like, it's just been sitting on my lanyard like this, so I haven't even taken it out of the bag. But this is going to be pretty cool. Just, I don't know, it's all cosmetic, but a red topo key fob. So I'll install that in this video for you guys. So I got that. Let's see, this is the steering wheel overlay. So this will cover the chrome steering wheel covers. Now, one thing I didn't notice, if you guys are new to this like me, I'm very new to 4Runners and just parts for them. If you guys order a 4Runner like blackout kit, there are some of the handles that are a complete unit replacement. So that's something I didn't know. I bought all around 4th of July. It was on sale for like 15% off. But they sell like an actual full head unit replacement for your steering wheel, and then they sell these overlay covers. I didn't realize that until they got here today, that these are just an overlay, which I'm fine with. I don't mind, but there's an option that's like $20 more. I think it's the Miso Customs. They're like 50 bucks. These were like 30 bucks, but those ones are an actual replacement unit where these are just an overlay. So that's something to think about if you want an actual replacement unit, but I'm perfectly okay with an overlay. But I didn't realize the price difference until just now when I got these. So yeah, these are all just like stick-ons, which is fine. I got this, which is my center console, or not really center console, but like this is the shifter surround overlay. So that's pretty sick. And again, the overlay on my car is all chrome, so this is going to look much better than chrome. And then kind of where my shifter is, it was black, and they just give you another black one. So this is going to be a black piece over a black piece, so I'm curious how that works. But yeah, that'll look cool. And the overlays can all kind of vary, but I would say for the most part, this matches pretty well, at least handle-wise. The only thing I'm seeing that's slightly off is this one right here is not as strong colored or as bold as this one right here and the rest of the stuff. So the one thing with this stuff is it can vary, but overall it does look good, and I'm excited for that. So we got this. Sorry, it's a lot of mess. I got a black overlay badge for the steering wheel, or not black, well, black and topo. And then I got a little, like, I guess, swag pack that they were doing for free. So got keychain, patch, and stickers. And then I'm still waiting on my door handle surround overlay. I'm waiting on a passenger dash overlay, so just the right passenger dash. A head unit for my audio, and then the AC overlay. So basically everything that's in the center of my dash, I'm still waiting on the overlay for. But other than that, we've got most of it. And then the other thing that I got is a catalytic converter shield from Cali Raised. Oh, there's another patch in here, that's cool. So, more stickers. All right, we can move this box. So we got a catalytic converter shield in here because my car is lifted and catalytic converter thefts are pretty prevalent, basically all over the US, but also here in Arizona. And since the car is lifted, it's going to be much easier to steal my cat. So I got this shield because it was also on sale. It was like less than 200 bucks, and I will pay $200 for a little bit of comfort on protecting my catalytic converter. So Cali Raised made it, but I bought it from Yoda Expedition. And it's not like a foolproof like protection, but it buys you time and a little bit of comfort. So this is, I think, 12 gauge steel, and that is pretty solid. It doesn't weigh too much. There's two of these because there's two cats under the 4Runner. It doesn't weigh too much, but it's just gonna buy you time if someone decides to cut your cat, or maybe they look under there and they're like, oh, I don't want to try to cut through that. So yeah, just a little bit of protection for a couple $100. Again, I bought all this on sale for 4th of July. But I think it's going to be worth it because if they cut through the cats, I mean, that's a couple $1,000s to fix. So at the very minimum, if it stops one person from trying to do it, I think it's worth it. Or if it buys me an extra 5 minutes of time, it's definitely worth it. So yeah, these are going to take a little bit more time to install, so I might do this next weekend. My week is very busy between work and doing YouTube. So yeah, I'm excited for these though. So there's two of these in here, and they don't weigh that much. Like, I don't know, maybe it weighs 10 pounds between the two of them. So It's kind of a light add-on to the car, but I'm excited for that. I'm excited for this blackout kit. I'm still waiting on a lot of other blackout pieces. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm waiting for 4 more pieces, but there's some of the bigger pieces. But I'll probably get this installed tomorrow, so I'll show you guys that. And yeah, because I think they also adhere better when it's a little bit warm. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna leave this in my car during the day and just install it during the day because they'll be nice and toasty and it'll help the glue stick. And then other than that, I'll put the door handle covers on tonight and I will install this key fob right now. So I'll bring the camera closer and we'll just install this key fob cover. But yeah, if you guys were only here for the gun stuff, I mean, the rest of this is just gonna be 4Runner stuff. But I'm excited for the 4Runner. It's my first off-road vehicle in 10 years. My very first car was a 1996 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I owned that for like 6 months and then it didn't do so hot. So I bought a normal car and I just haven't had an off-road vehicle since I was 18. So yeah, I'm excited to get my 4Runner kind of up to where I want it. For the most part, it's done. This is just cosmetic stuff. And then there's a couple other blackout interior parts that I want to get. I'll probably wait for another sale, like maybe Labor Day or whenever they do another one. A lot of companies will do decent sales, like 15 to 20% off, about twice a year. Even gun companies. Like there's a lot of times, like 4th of July sales are pretty good for gun companies. And then I think it's Labor Day in September. That's another decent sale. Either that or Black Friday. But yeah, just you don't have to buy everything brand new. I'm patient and I'm willing to wait for the deals to come. But yeah, I like saving a little bit of money. All right, so I'm gonna bring the camera closer and we're gonna set up my key fob right now. All right, so let's do this. This should be pretty quick on the key fob. So, got Allen, got all the buttons. And again, I haven't even taken this out of here. It's on my Spartan Race lanyard from Sparta, Greece. All clean. I haven't even touched this thing yet with my bare hands. It's a little dusty though. All right, so when we take this off, we need the key, which it's kind of interesting. This has a detachable key. So right here, we pull this back and pull out. Maybe. There we go. And then we have to stick this in here. There's a little slot in there, which you probably can't see, but we stick this in there and then we have to twist it and it'll separate, which that was pretty easy. And then we have to keep this little silicone piece and the motherboard. And then we need this little spring right here. They say to hold it so it doesn't like launch out, but we're gonna pull this tab back and then this comes out. Quick and easy. And then these buttons, they only go in one way. So you can't mess that up, which I like quick and easy. So your panic, you have black or red. I'm gonna choose red, even though this is a red key fob. So I'm gonna do red panic. And then I don't have a lift gate, so that's gonna be blacked out. Or I don't have an automatic lift gate. Mine's manual. And then you have lock and unlock. So lock goes up top, unlock goes down here. Oh, nice, almost threw it in there. And then these I don't need right now. So next up, we put this over that. Again, this is like quick and easy, which is nice. We put this right here. So then this piece is gonna go in here. It gets held in. And other than that, it's pretty quick and easy. And then this just goes over here. And I think that's everything for that. And now we gotta just put all these little Allens in there. And that's a pretty easy upgrade. This one's a little bit more expensive. I think this was like, I think normal pricing on this is like 57 bucks, but again, I got like 15% off on it. But it does look 10 times better than the factory unit. And I mean, this is my first new car, so I just wanted to enjoy it as much as I can. So to me, this was worth it. This mounts together pretty quick and easy, which is nice. They have a lot of cool colors of these too. At the time that I ordered, they only had the red topo, but honestly, I think that's the color I would have chose anyways. But I really like the flat dark earth color too. And then they have the lunar rock. Again, my 4Runner is all black, and I really just like all blacked out stuff, but the red looks cool. And I wanted it to stand out in case I lose it. My lanyard helps me prevent losing it too, but if you have just an all black key fob by itself, I mean, that's more prone to get lost than a bright red one. So yeah, I'm not tightening these too much. This doesn't feel like as solid as you would think it would feel. Like it feels solid, but it's not like hardened plastic. I don't know. Like, it's still super lightweight. It looks like it would weigh more than it actually does, is what I'm getting at. And this pops back in here. And I think I have to pull this back. Have to pull it back more. Dang it. I don't think it's locked. Oh, maybe it is locked. It doesn't look like it's locked, but yeah. So there we go. And probably don't need this anymore. I don't know what that exactly is for. But we could do that. We could put this little keychain on there, and then that. I don't like having too much stuff on my car keys. I just like keeping them plain. So yeah, I don't even know if I'll put this on there. But that looks 10 times better already, and now I won't keep it in the plastic. But other than that, I was going to put my door handles on, but honestly, I'll just wait till tomorrow and I'll put all this on. So if you guys want to watch tomorrow's video, I'll install all the other parts. But thank you guys for watching this, and stay tuned for my next video.